Nice dress. Where's that from?
This that new. Too exclusive for you.
And that's what I get for being nice.
Many have tried, Mel, but my swagger cannot be jacked.
Oh my God, Ava, twinsies!
Oh, wow.
I needed this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jacqueline, and welcome to Rotten Tomatoes Watch List. I'm here with the cast and creator of Abbott Elementary. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm so glad y'all are here. This is crazy. Y'all are like the Beatles at San Diego. Did y'all see the building with like all of your faces in the backpack?
Know. It's so, yes, saw it. It's
Which one
always
of us is Ringo?
Crazy. Yeah, wild. We saw it last year, and it's still wild to see this year.
Quinta, I want to start with you because I really loved the great places that you took everything in season 4 of Abbott Elementary. It was so great to see y'all's relationship play out. But since you're here, and I know you write things, any teases that you can give us on season 5?
We're going on a trip earlier than usual. Usually save a trip for end of season, but we're actually taking one pretty early this season, and that's really cool.
One of the things I love is when you pull things from your fellow cast members, like maybe some of Tyler's stuff with food and some of Cheryl's stuff with names. Is there any more of that cast member sort of?
The only time we did that was Cheryl.
Okay, that was it?
Names. That was
it. Oh, wow.
Tyler, the person, doesn't have weird
Oh, I thought you had
things.
food. I thought that was you too. Never
I
mind.
eat most things.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You act so well. I thought it was you.
No, that was pulled from one of our writers, Brian Rubenstein.
Oh, okay. So
who is a weirdo who doesn't like food. And when we actually wrote that in script, the network emailed us back and said, we don't want people to think Gregory's a psychopath, so he can't not like food. And we were like, but we do have a real life person here who doesn't like food.
Who is a psychopath?
that's even funnier.
We love Brian.
But anything else for season 5?
We will be filming at a live event. I don't know if that's as exciting for the rest of the world as it is for me and us, and I think it's incredibly hard. It should be. It's very hard to pull off in television. I think it'll be a very exciting episode for everyone. I really can't spoil a lot of the other things for like legal reasons, but I think it's going to be a really fun season of TV. I'm having a ball already, just where we are. We've broken 8 episodes now, and I love what we have and who we're going to be bringing in. As far as special guests, you'll see a bunch of familiar faces who you've seen already as special guests, and you'll see some new faces that I personally am really, really excited about. So yeah.
Tyler, you got to direct an episode last season, which I think is great as your first director credit. Talk about that. I mean, especially from your entire history being on television sets, that's pretty big moment.
I get to work with some of the best people in front of and behind the camera, and I think that made it really easy. This cast has been working really well together for 4 years now, so when that's the case, it makes the directing of them kind of not an issue. It's more about cameras and how we see everything, but I think working with the kids and just finding another way to get my hands dirty on the show was really fun, and hopefully we can do it again at some point.
Season 5, maybe?
You will.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if we could say it.
Oh, yeah, right?
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Getting a thumbs up.
Yeah. Get your thumbs off on screen.
So
Yes.
quickly. That's awesome, I think. I'm so excited for that. That's great. Maybe directing Emmy in our future on top of the other ones. Let's make it happen. Janelle, I will just say this season has been a joy. And is it going to be Superintendent Ava at this point? Like the growth, is that where the arc is going? Because she just seems to be maturing.
Well, she got fired and was convinced to come back. We saw that she, could have went either way, but did it for the children. So I'm hoping that this season that she is back and locked in as principal. People saying superintendent, I don't think she's done principal to its fullest yet. So that's where I think that she's going, an even better principal. And then solidifying her relationship with her staff, basically, getting closer with them. She's been kind of the outsider, and as we see, she's, becoming friends with Janine. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines was, I figured out that if I don't bust them up, they're going to get me in trouble, so I might as well go handle this. I was like, that is such growth from Ava. It's amazing. Your family dinner, ma'am. There's been some other comedy shows that had family dinners. Ain't got nothing on that one.
Thank you.
But But talk about filming that. What was the part where you, because I know y'all had to be cracking up because first of all, it was done so well, but it was also just so funny.
I always have really great family members. Lauren Weedman, who plays the original sister, they had beef and now they're sort of tighter. She came in for this episode and was dealing with, I mean, we could talk about it because she did it on another show. She had Bell's palsy. So one side of her face was frozen. And the way those sisters are with each other, Melissa would say something, and we put a line in that Quinta, wrote and allowed us to do.
And Lauren, just to be clear, Lauren asked for it. She was unaware of whether or not she would have her Bell's palsy show up that day, and it did. So we were ready to talk about that, and she said, I would love to address it in a way that is normal and fits in with this world.
That beat was so special, and having a racist uncle was so true to a certain type of family in this certain area, and how mortified Melissa would be by it, and how Barbara shores her up through her needing her mother's approval. All of it, every single piece of it to me was really fun to act and gratifying. But the fact that Talia Shire was the mother, when I saw her, when Quinta told me, I cried. Because she's royalty in most Sicilian households. Anybody from a cast of any one of the Godfathers, even 3, you would be just... The fact that she was there playing my mother was so meaningful to me. And then she was the kindest, nicest woman. We were just talking about families, and she was like, well, we were all very creative in our family, and it was accepted, and it was promoted. My brother was very much supported. And I go, who's your brother? Like an idiot. Because she's so normal, I forgot that her brother was the best directors ever.
Yeah.
So it was just top to bottom. It was so much fun. I loved it.
Well, now you got to sneak in the rest of the Coppola family. Like, I'm sorry.
I've already talked to Talia. I'm like, bring us your family.
Yeah, I think, they definitely need more exposure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are 2 or 3.
Should really launch
There
what
are
they
a few
are
that
going on.
haven't acted yet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for that. Miss Sheryl Lee Ralph, ma'am. It's so great that Lisa was talking about the lessons that Barbara was giving her in that episode, because I feel so much of the show is Barbara life lessons. Like, she really is sort of like the sage of it. Do you have a favorite one?
I think this season it would have to be looking at Janine and saying, when did you become the teacher?
Yeah.
That, to me, I was like, oh my goodness. When you look at your friends, your peers, your children, and you realize, oh my God, they've been listening to what you've been saying, and they're growing up so well. I loved that moment. I really did.
That was a favorite one. I will say Barbara teaching the lesson that you can look fly in apple-bottom jeans at any age is the
That was
lesson.
crazy.
What did you think?
That's what you took away from that episode?
Particular about what you.
I blame Ava.
Well,
I go
was
to
gonna
Ava with a serious concern. What does she do to me?
But she just said something important, I think. She came to Ava with a serious concern. And that's growth as well for both of our characters. That's what I was talking about in the staff integrating with each other, and that's what we're
By the way,
doing.
when she walked onto set, every single one of us were like, okay.
Chris, let's just talk about it because the internet had its day with it. Your karaoke, sir. That was an episode. That was a moment. I know, like, in the writer's room, there was probably a choice on which song would be the song. So I want to know about that part, and I also want to know about when you found out you'd be performing it.
We made a list of songs we wanted each of our staff to sing, and it was on story for him and on story for, like, where we were in the room. It felt like a real, I don't know. It was like a millennial fever dream of karaoke songs, and that was one that we all wanted in there. But yeah, Chris.
It was the table read. I mean, I don't think we talked about it. And it was so funny. I mean, our table reads are always kind of like a party, and there's a lot of people there. It's a good time. But I feel like especially that one, knowing that we were going to leave the school, anytime we get to leave, and show these guys in a different way is always a blast.
Did you sing it at the table read? Did you have the lyrics right?
Yeah.
So
You did.
what's your karaoke song? And I'm gonna get real quick, rapid fire to everyone else. But what's your karaoke song? As you, Chris?
Unfortunately, it's probably "Criminal" by Fiona Apple.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a downer, but it allows me to work some things out.
Sheryl Lee Ralph, ma'am. Did you have a karaoke song?
I don't do karaoke.
I didn't think so, but
no.
I mean,
No.
Karaoke
she was on
does
Broadway.
Sheryl Lee Ralph.
She was on
No.
Broadway. She's like, I will not deign.
I like to prepare. I don't just stand up in front of people and let it out. No, I don't.
believe
About
this.
every day on set.
Yeah, but that's different.
The world is her karaoke.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fair. Lisa and Walter.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train.
What Caucasian song is that?
It's me and Bobby McGee. Oh, that's my song.
What's you stand? Do you have one?
Yeah.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go.
That's a great one.
For a long time, it actually was Wild Wild West. For a long time. It actually.
The register.
Not
Barry White.
Quinta, ma'am.
Mine is "Drop It Like It's Hot" by Snoop Dogg. Word for word, bar for bar.
You know, I don't have one. Is it live band karaoke? Is it, just
It
the
can be whatever you
speaker?
want it
It
to
depends
be.
on who's in the audience, but I know what's in my ranges, and my feeling is always "You Ought to Know" by Alanis Morissette. So that's what I usually say, but it can change at any moment.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
That would have been a good one for that moment too. I wonder if that was probably on the little short list. You ought to know.
It was
You
on
oughta-
the list.
yeah.
We only get 22 minutes, so
Fair.
It gets cut. We would have shot
Probably a
so
little
much.
expensive too. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
real expensive. Weirdly, one of our most expensive episodes ever. If you believe it or not, it was very expensive.
William, sir, your character has yet to have. He's such an integral part of the show, but he's yet to have what I would like to call Mr. Johnson bottle episode. Have y'all workshopped the thoughts of this?
That's the thing that you can expect. I'm sorry, Stan, you don't know this yet, but that's the thing you can expect this season, and I'm very excited about it.
What's your live reaction to that? Having just heard this news.
No, I mean, we talk about it a lot. I love Mr. Johnson. I love his mystery, and I love the fact that we keep wanting to see, his personal life, and we don't quite get there yet, and I love that.
We will still maintain the mystery, but we already read an episode this season that you guys know that just gets a little bit more into the life of him while maintaining the mystery of Mr. Johnson, because it matters to us.
Another thing that I think is great about this last season is the Always Sunny crossover. Obviously, that I think is like Philly standing up to like the best things that it could do. Was there any moment where they came over to y'all's set and they were like, y'all get different toys than us? Like, it just feels like coming over to another kid's house and like finding out
very
like,
much what it felt
what would
like.
a kid, so tell me what that was like.
Cheryl, would you like to go? She has a lot of opinions on
No,
this. No, Cheryl, no.
I'll leave it alone. I will leave it alone.
You know what? We like to make a very positive environment just because we do have so many kids around. Sunny came over, and it was a difference from a show that also has been going as long as they have, with no kids around. They are very nice and kind and everything, but there's just a different,
There's no little children like
there's no
thinking-
kids. Even being in a school makes you act different. I've seen people like walk onto our set and be like, "Oh, let me tighten up a little bit. I don't want to. I think I'm gonna get in trouble or something." Just being in a school set, even though it's not a real school.
It was just kind of weird being directed and told, don't move here, move there, whatever it was on our side. I'm like, man, this is, who are you?
And they curse.
They do.
All the time.
It was fun when we got to go to like their set and we went to Patty's.
I loved that so
yeah,
much.
I mean, it was so cool to be in their world. Cheryl didn't like it, but the rest of us liked it a lot.
You know what? I think Cheryl knows where she needs to be.
Thank you.
It's a better place for her
Because
to be.
Cheryl wouldn't be caught in that bar. Barbara wouldn't be caught in that bar. No version of any Cheryl within Marion would be in that bar.
Except in fiction. Thank you all again, and congratulations again on the show. Certified fresh all the way. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
99%
That's what it used to be.
Rotten Tomatoes.